We go to Vegas a lot, but this trip has got to be in my top 3. I got so many things to share with you. Lots of blessings came our way, lots of celebrations. As usual, chapter markers are in the video description below. So I hope you enjoy the video. What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and in this video we are going back to Vegas. It is Memorial Day weekend. We're gonna be extending a few extra days during the weekday, and we're gonna be celebrating my boys. One is headed into high school, the other is going into the 5th grade. I think we're at 97% state of charge. There is a new, actually 2 new Superchargers that we may stop by and check out. One in Barstow, the big one. I think it's only open on the weekends, so we may stop by, I'm not sure. And there's another one in Yermo, 250 kilowatt chargers. I think 40 of them brand new, that I noticed on Twitter that the Tesla charging Twitter account has posted. So we may check that out either on the way up or on the way down. Not even sure yet, so let's see where we're gonna be at. Okay, so I wanted to go all the way to State Line to charge, but I stopped at Baker and we are at 49% state of charge. I couldn't remember if it took like 40% off of our state of charge getting to Vegas, or just State Line. I can't remember. I've been going here a lot and I just can't remember. So I didn't want to risk it being at 49%, and then like the uphills and all that are gonna eat about 30%. Man, I don't know. So I figured we'll just stay at stop by Baker to charge. And lots have changed here. They have solar panels now installed on the roof, and the new area is coming along really nice. We didn't stop at Yermo, and I did see the new Yermo 250 kilowatt chargers. There's like 40 of them, so we may go on the way back and check that out. But yeah, and the Electrify America is back online. There's people charging over there, but the Baker Supercharger is coming along really nice. We brought along our little Yuki, his first road trip. What's up? What's up, dude? Okay, so we are here at State Line Buffalo Bills. It said there was like 22 available, but this is pretty busy. When I plugged in, it said there was only 9 available, 250 kilowatt. Not too bad, but we're gonna try to go up to about 100% or close to it. We'll see, because on average we're losing 7% state of charge at night, but that's on cooler weather, and lately it's been pretty warm in Vegas. I checked and it's like 70 something degrees at night. So we're gonna go check, but we're gonna try to get as much high state of charge before we leave. So I've been calling this thing Buffalo Bills. I guess they renamed it to Primm Valley Resort and Casino. This used to be called Buffalo Bills. I haven't stopped here in quite some time. So a friend of mine from Facebook was telling me that the outlets here are closed. I had to see it for myself, and oh my goodness, it's closed. It's closed. Man, it just looks so weird. It feels kind of like I'm getting ready for a bunch of zombies to come running out and attack or something. But yeah, just weird. I remember this place is having a lot of people shopping and things. So now we left Baker, I think at 78 or 79% state of charge, and we arrived. I think we used about 25% energy. So even if I were to go straight at 49%, we would have made it just fine, but I didn't want to push it. And it's hot, so the boys had the AC blasting in the back. I think they were at like 68 or 66 degrees, and I had my ventilation seat going. So oh yeah, so the thing about ventilated seats, I may or may not have farted, so it kind of fills up the whole cabin. Luckily our puppy's with us, and I'm like, ooh, Yuki, why'd you fart, man? Damn. Good looking out, Yuki. My parents, brother, and sister-in-law met us at the state line and joined us. We arrived in Las Vegas at the Aria Hotel with 80% state of charge. My mom decided last minute, so we had to bring Yuki along. He usually stays with them when we're away. We reserved 2 rooms and upgraded them both to Sky Suites. These rooms give you access to different snacks and drinks throughout the day. It's worth the upgrade in my opinion, because rather than going out for breakfast or buying drinks like water and soda, it pays for itself. One of the rooms was already ready and the other was still being cleaned. The other room is supposed to be next door. We checked in one of the rooms and brought all of our stuff, then headed to the Wicked Spoon. I have more footage of this place from the previous trip. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. This time the price is $59. It could be because of the weekend or holiday or both. We went back to Aria to get the keys to the other room. Well, they screwed up, but they hooked us up with another upgrade at no extra cost. They gave us a 2-bedroom penthouse suite. We had this suite before last year. Erwin and his family came with us, so here's a little flashback. Alright, here is our Vegas penthouse for a few days. This is a nice one. Yeah, this is like the dining room, chandeliers. Oh my God. And there's that TV in the bar. Oh my God. Yeah, that's for the good. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's the same? Now back to 2023, we got the same penthouse suite. The only difference is the second room is a connected room. The main room is huge. It has a living room with TV, a bar with TV, fridge, Keurig machine, sink, a dining room. The bedroom has a king bed. The bathroom is off the hook. It has a jacuzzi tub, a shower with a steam room. The toilet has a bidet, walk-in closet. Oh man. The other room is a connected room and is a regular Sky Suite room. Still a nicely furnished room, but because it's connected to our suite, everyone has access to the amenities of the penthouse. Our penthouse last year was truly 2-bedroom. Both bedroom and bathroom matched each other. We had to pay for Yuki at $150 per night. He gets his own menu and a doggy bag. That night, we ate dinner at Eataly in Park MGM. I've done videos of this place previously, so just check those ones out. But there's a store at the bottom of the floor. If you want wine or drinks, buy there. It's much cheaper than buying from the food spots above. We then made our way to New York, New York. It is right next to Park MGM. You just cross a small street and you're there. The boys had to get their s'mores from Hershey's. Day 2. We had a light breakfast from the Sky Suite Lounge. As I mentioned before, if you can upgrade to Sky Suites at Aria, it's worth it for the convenience of snacks all day long. They usually have 2 to 3 different sets of snacks depending on the time of the day. You have access to use their coffee machines. It makes macchiatos and cappuccinos. They have fridges below that have water, soda, juices. We took our food back to the room and hung out. Yuki is relaxing as well. Next we headed over to Bellagio. It's a new season and they have a new display at the Conservatory. Should be a summer theme. You can check out our other Vegas trip videos to see the different themes throughout the year. We started making our way to the shops. If you recall from the previous Vegas video, Abby got one of her bags repaired. She made arrangements for it to be picked up at the Bellagio store location, since we were here in Vegas again. Louis Vuitton is just like Tesla, expensive and suffers from quality issues. Oh, shots fired! Next stop, Caesar Palace. We were curious about Hell's Kitchen. We went inside and it didn't look that big at all. Have any of you eaten here before? Is it worth it? It looks like you need a week in advance for reservations. Caesar statue is back. It wasn't there in the December trip. Check out that video. That trip we used my Model Y Performance because our Model X was at the service center. Videos on those as well. My dad and brother wanted White Castle, so that's our next stop. It's close to Caesar's Palace. You just cross the strip and walk a little bit and you're there. I wonder why I get the munchies every time I walk around this area. We took the tram on the way back and had lunch in the room. My parents, brother, and sister-in-law checked out and went home. They took Yuki with them. We had tickets to watch Tournament of the Kings at Excalibur. Fun fact, this was one of the first hotels Abby and I would stay at. The smell was not that great, rooms were like motel rooms, but it was affordable. This was during the time with no resort fee, but they do bug the crap out of you about timeshares. We came a long way to where we stay at now. It was a great show. The kids had a lot of fun, a lot of audience participation, but I just ate my food. Food was actually fairly good. You can skip along using the chapter markers in the video description below. Day 3. It's pool time. Because we were in Sky Suites, there is a special pool area just for guests that have Sky Suite rooms. It's called the Sky Pool, I think. We were gambling the night before and one of the machines broke. I had to wait over 30 minutes to get help. Apparently they had changed shifts at around 3 a.m. When I finally got help, they felt really bad and gave me a voucher for $100. We used it to eat some Din Tai Fung. Again, no footage on this trip since I have plenty of it from previous trips. Go check them out. After we ate, we went back to the room to relax for a bit and went back downstairs to gamble. At this point, Abby and I were not down but not up as much. We're not really heavy gamblers. I usually enjoy the free drinks. So how much can 80 cents bet win you? Well, I tapped out after this and started looking for a place for dinner. Aiden just finished 8th grade with a 4.0 GPA. We celebrated already, along with AJ finishing 4th grade with his own awards. I wanted to do more, and with some extra loot, I was able to take him out. We got AJ his favorite burger from Posh Burger, and he stayed in the room while we went to a steakhouse. We've been here before, but just Abby and I. Aiden ordered filet mignon. It was his first time. Abby and I split a 12-ounce F1 Wagyu porterhouse. Oof. This place has a strong layer. I ended up getting a glass of Merlot. Also ordered salad, mac and cheese, and bone marrow. You eat this thing with toast and some onion type garnish. Fancy schmancy, I guess. We ordered some dessert. The presentation was, I'm not used to this fancy stuff, but the experience was pretty cool. The check wasn't too bad. Pretty much free with the money I won. Oh, I also won the Miami-Boston Game 7. I should have betted more, but I'm grateful for the winnings. Okay, we are checking out. Aria, in my opinion, has one of the best rooms. The Penthouse Suite is just... I think my buddy Jeff had a penthouse in Bellagio, but the one at Aria is just really nice. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So it's kind of a bittersweet of leaving it behind, but gotta go home. So I noticed we are at 59% state of charge, and I think we've been here for 3 nights, and it's still draining 7% nightly. And the temperatures have been warmer, so I guess that's just what it is, 7% nightly, so just prepare for that. But I'm not sure where we're gonna be charging, so I'm gonna figure it out once we get back in the car. All right, so we are making our way back home. We needed to charge up. We were at 59% state of charge when we left Aria. And so I wanted to make a stop at the new supercharging station over in, what is that, Yermo. There's a new one, 250 kilowatt ones. I think there's like 40. I didn't even notice they were building it there. When we were here like 2-3 weeks ago, early May, didn't even notice they were building one, and now all of a sudden it's like 40 of them. So that's the plan. We're gonna try to go to that Yermo one. It's not Eddie World, but it's the next exit after, so we're gonna check that out. But here, this is South Las Vegas. There's like a Lazy Dog, a Fleming's, the Container Store. I love that store. It's so far from our house, but I love that store. But we're just gonna probably do about 70% state of charge, just to get us maybe to Baker or Yermo, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to go to Eddie World. I don't know, we've been buying a lot of that jerky, so I think I'm done with that jerky for a minute. So we're gonna wait and then head on to the next stop. Okay, so had to tinkle a little bit because I drank a lot of coffee, so might as well went to the Container Store. Oh my goodness, I love that store. It's like IKEA for containers. Nothing but containers. If you haven't been in one, it's just, man, I don't know, really dope. I like it. But I think I'm walking back to the car. We should have enough state of charge to get to Yermo. Hopefully there's no traffic. This is why we go to Vegas on weekdays, not only because they have better room rates for upgrades, but I just don't like being stuck in traffic with so many people on the strip. I'm not really that kind of a person who likes to be around a lot of people. I don't know. So let's see where we can go after this. Okay, we are back in Baker. I wasn't comfortable going all the way to Yermo. It said I'll be left with 19%, so it wasn't really that comfortable. Plus I have sciatica, and it started flaring up before we left Vegas, and now it's like my lower back's killing me a little bit. Not really killing me, but there's some pain, and my both my legs are tingling right now, so I'm trying to walk it off. So we'll see how this goes. So I might as well charge here while I try to just walk it off. Okay, so I'm at the new 40 stall 250 kilowatt supercharging station here in Yermo. This is not the one on where Eddie World is, but it's the next exit north of it. I think it's the next exit. Well, it's nearby, and I don't even remember seeing them doing construction here, and I go to Vegas a lot. So, but the 15 freeway is like right next to it, so you could see it right off the freeway. And there's like a taco place here called Miss Pinches Tacos. So we're debating on whether or not we should eat, but I'm just charging a little bit. I actually overcharged in Baker to 70%. I wanted to come here lower, around 30%. So, but I ended up chatting with another Tesla owner. They have a red Model Y, so shout out to them. Sorry I didn't get your name. Had good conversations, and then didn't realize I was supposed to unplug and start heading back. But that's really cool. That's cool about like hanging out at the charging stations. You get to meet really nice people, other owners, and just chat it up. So it was really fun. So lost track of time, and yeah. So, but my sciatica is still flaring up a little bit. Oh man, and I'm just stretching right now. Okay, so round trip total cost is $48.15. We stopped 5 times, but as usual, I always do extra stops just because I like to break up the trip and just have fun and relax. And I also wanted to check out the other superchargers that I haven't been to and haven't been to in a while. Total miles driven is 446 miles, and 161 kilowatt hours was used for this trip. 362 watt hour per mile. Average cost per kilowatt is 36 cents. And total time at Superchargers is 1 hour and 35 minutes. Average time at Superchargers is 19 minutes. I was wrong with my prediction of overnight battery drain. I thought it would be smaller, being that the warmer temperatures at night, but the Model X still lost on average 7% nightly state of charge, even though there were warmer temperature. I think temperatures were floating around 65 to about 75 degrees Fahrenheit at night, but it's similar battery drain even in colder temperatures. Previously, if you looked at my other trips during the winter time, temperatures were hitting in the 30s to 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and it was still draining at about 7% each night. So I guess weather isn't a factor. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have taken trips. What does your battery drain look like at night? What are the outside temperatures? But I do have Sentry mode turned on, the cabin temperature protection, although it doesn't reach that hot at night, so that may not be it. And also the car does maintain temperature, a certain temperature for the battery. So I don't know, help me out here. So the Baker Supercharger rate was actually cheaper than previous trips, but the South Las Vegas supercharging station, that's the first time we've ever been to, is slightly more expensive than our usual Link Supercharger, so that may have just offset the cost. But it's still under $50 round trip. So don't forget that Yermo now has 2 different supercharging stations. One is in Eddy World, which is I believe 150 kilowatt, and it's not that many stalls there. I can't remember exactly how many, but the new Yermo supercharging station has 40 stalls, and all of them are 250 kilowatt. And so go check that out if the Eddy World is full. But that new Yermo supercharging station does not have that many amenities. There are restrooms there at the gas station, and there's just a taco shop. Whereas with Eddy World, there's a lot of things to do there, more food places, more choices, and some really good beef jerky. So the new Yermo Supercharger is, I believe, 2 exits north of where Eddy World is. Again, a lot of celebration. The boys just finished school. One of them is gonna be a freshman in high school in the fall. They're doing great, so we just celebrated it. And Abby and I are celebrating our 17 years of civil wedding anniversary. You know, Filipinos, we got like more than one wedding anniversary, so this one is our civil wedding anniversary, but 17 years. My 80 cents bet turned into like $500 and some change. It was amazing. Betted on Miami to beat Boston in Game 7, another awesome thing. Took out the family. My son finally got to try his first filet mignon and loved it, so hopefully he doesn't get used to it. Abby and I tried our first Wagyu, F1 Wagyu. It's not the Japanese Wagyu, but it's still a Wagyu. So that was just an amazing experience. It was great. Shout out to my new friend, Edgar Bautista. We were in Vegas at the same time, and he just picked up his Model Y Performance, and he hit me up and shared a story with me. So hopefully we could do a collaboration video and talk more about it. But if you want to check out his channel, I'll put the link below in the video description, so check that out as well. But hopefully we can collaborate on a future video. I'd like to do more collaborations with other YouTubers. So, or you don't have to be a YouTuber, and if you just want to hop along and maybe we could just talk and record it, content is content, right? So let me know if you're not shy around the camera. Let me know. Let us collaborate. Let us do some content. Life has its challenges, but man, when blessings do come, we are so grateful. I hope you enjoyed me sharing this with you as I enjoyed experiencing it. Oh my goodness. I'm just so thankful. So if you liked the video, please like the video. If you enjoyed this type of content, I do have a playlist of nothing but Tesla road trips. Most of them are in Vegas because we do love going to Vegas. It just so happens this trip was just, man, way up there in just top three. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one.